I'm the principal of Education Imagine Academy, and this is the virtual option for Wichita 259. We are a kindergarten through 12th grade. When we looked at how to spend some COVID relief funds, we really took a long time deciding on how to spend that money and be good stewards of taxpayer dollars. And we have seen a huge uptick, especially in secondary schools, of mental health deficiencies. So we get students that enroll year-round here for any number of reasons, but a lot of the time it's because of anxiety, depression, not being able to be around a ton of other people, because for so long those kids were secluded at home. And so our hope in using those funds is that we can teach students tools to put in their tool bag in life, so that if they get anxious, if they get overwhelmed in their job or in college or at a tech school, that they will remember the tools that they learn. Okay, I just need to take a moment, I need to refocus my attention, I need to calm down, and then I can go do what I need to do. We had a student come in one day that didn't necessarily want to be a student at our school, but was not really thriving in the school that she was attending. She didn't want to talk to me. She was very upset. And so I just kind of let her sit in the chair, and I went and got one of our teachers, and he came out and talked to her, and he thought of bringing her into our mindfulness room. She came in here and just kind of hung out for a little bit, centered herself. And then our teacher came back in, and by the time they came out, they were laughing and having a good time, joking. So that was a time that the counselor and I could talk to her about what her interests were, what she wanted to do. We found out she wants to be a veterinarian. She's a senior, so she's close to graduation. And we had a 2.5-hour conversation after that about how we can help her succeed and get on to living her life outside of high school and pursuing her passions. But the mindfulness room made a difference because I wasn't making any headway with her. The counselor hadn't made any headway with her because she was just very angry, but it gave her a space that she could just be in and relax for a moment and get away from tension, and then come back and regroup afterwards.
She has since asked to come to this room when she's feeling a little overwhelmed, a little anxious, and she knows it's here and she knows she can take advantage of it. All she has to do is ask.
I'm so excited to be able to hand her diploma as she walks across the stage in May, because she's come a really long way this year.
This room is used by any and all of our students. They don't have to be identified in any sort of way. They don't have to be special education. It's for all.
We don't want to continue to have students that have these issues and not give them the skills that they need to be successful in life. So I really feel like a space like this, we talk openly with students. We use this room a lot when students are on site and they just need a break, because sometimes our spaces are very large and they need somewhere that's a little smaller, quieter. And then afterwards we try and talk, especially with students, how did that help you? What did you learn by taking this break? To really re-emphasize that this is not just a room, this is teaching you a skill that you're going to need in life.